Welcome back to Let's Replay Neverwinter Nights 2 original campaign. This is Big Los, and we're in the Phoenix Tail Inn, right after we have recruited Joy the Dancer for Sal, and it turns out if you talk to him a few times, you'll get something special. I heard what happened at Castle Never. If these Shadow Reavers can strike into the very heart of Neverwinter, what is to stop them from coming here? Crossroad Keep is beginning to make a tempting target, but I trust you're on top of that. So I'm not going to ask about business. There you are, Captain. I've been waiting for you. The inn has really taken off, and a lot of that's because of you. Now don't try to deny it. So I saved some silvers and coppers here and there and got you this present. It's an enchanted ring that'll protect you from harm. Tiki gave us a beauty of a deal on it, too. So he deserves some credit too. Hopefully it'll help you out when you're out adventuring and whatnot. It's about time you did something useful. Well, it took us a while to get around to it, Captain. How can I help you today? Nothing. So we get the Ring of the Ram. It gives you the knockdown as a bonus feat, and you can use the knock spell. You got 50 charges and it uses 1 charge per use, so 50 times you can use the Ring of the Ram. We'll give that to Grobnar because he currently doesn't have any rings. So you can put that on, and then I guess we'll put this over here. And then I guess we could put the knockdown right next to it there. Okay.
Yes.
Now I want to go back and get some ore. Because I found some ore. And for some reason, the armorsmith Edario didn't recognize that I got the ore, so he won't make me armor for my men. I'm kind of pissed about that. And I want to find out why. So I'm going to go out and I'm actually going to put Bishop in my party. I'm probably going to replace Chandra. I don't really need her right now. I'm going to put Bishop in, and I'll meet you back here by those miners. Okay, we're back by the miners. I'm going to use Quora this time to talk to Penton, because she has one of the highest charismas out of all my party members. Plus, I have put Greater Heroism on her, which improves her conversation skills up to 13, it looks like. So that should help out. Alright, let's talk to Penton. See, and this is one of those times where you can use other party members to talk to NPCs. Not like when you build a church and you have Ivar, then it automatically switches you to your main character. I don't really appreciate that, but oh well, it is what it is. Listen, I came here as a courtesy, or I only came here as a courtesy. Most folks here are following you like sheep to the slaughter. I just wanted to let you know I'm moving to Waterdeep. There's nothing for me here. You're not leaving, not after the fortune I helped you make. Yeah, right? What can you do about it? It's not like you own me. And we are going to do Intimidate. Leave then, but be careful. The world is a dangerous place. Very dangerous. And that probably makes Quora one more point towards evil, not Janak. Success! Yeah, right. You don't mean... I think maybe I made a mistake. You know what? I think we could still do some business for a while. I have to go and get my men. Sometimes all it takes is showing a little steel to make someone fall into line, and we gain a point of influence with Bishop. Good. I keep wanting to do that. So he disappears.
Yes. Yes.
So that indeed made you a little bit more evil, Cora. It dropped down to 44.
I will lead now. Follow.
Didn't do anything for Janak.
Something you want?
And those not involved didn't change.
Yes.
Oh, what are you still doing back there? That's right, we have to broadcast a command.
Press the attack, quickly!
Okay, let's talk to Kalindra. In battle, victory is forged in iron and steel. I would urge you to equip your men as best you can. I thought you had some stuff for me. You find yourself in a cave or mine, keep a sharp eye out for the fruits of the earth. Bring word to me and I will send miners to recover the usable ore. Maybe I should have brought it to you instead. Then both our fortunes may rise. Yeah, we know you're from Am. Let's see if we'll get it now. Try talking again. No? No. Did I get it before? Because she's supposed to give you a bunch of ingots. And I don't recall getting a bunch of ingots. I mean, I got this, but that was from the gem mines, I remember. No, we got a whole bunch of different types of ingots. At least you're supposed to.
Yes.
How about if you talk to her? No. Okay, well, I'm gonna go out and come back to this place and then see if we'll get some stuff. The goal being trying to get the game to recognize that I found a vein of ore so I can get the armor upgraded for my men. So I'll meet you back here. Okay, so going out and come back. When you talk to Kalindra, she says, "You have returned to us, Captain. Look here. I have saved you a sample from the latest shipment of ore." So we got alchemical silver ingots, mithril ingots, and dark steel ingots. We might even got more than that. We'll have to check. Yeah, we got cold iron and regular iron. So we got one dark steel and a bunch of the others. Let's put them all into the bag of holding so that they don't weigh us down, because these things, what, are like a pound each? Or half pound? Half pound each. So they must not be very big then. What happens if we talk to you? Make it quick, any day. I'm gonna pack my bags and get out of here before the real trouble starts. You have any ore from that deposit I told you about? Maybe we're not clear on how it works. You go off and find something, then I give you some ore. That's exactly what I did. What about your end of the bargain, huh? Let's talk to you again. Nothing. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go out and come back in and see if Edario will recognize that we have some more for him. If not, I'll just meet you back at the world map so we could go do another mission. Well, it doesn't seem like I'm going to get very much further with those miners, so I think I need to find another vein of ore. And I think the best place to go look is in Highcliff, so we're going to travel there. And I've swapped in Eleni into my party in exchange for Chandra. I know before I had said that I was going to exchange Chandra, but I ended up switching out Grobnar because he is a little bit more useless than Chandra. In fact, a lot more useless. Oh gods, they're gonna kill us all! Run, Gera, go! I won't leave you, Zachan. We're not alone. Help us, please! The lizardmen may kill all the travelers unless you get their attention. Well, I don't think any of these are going to work. Not with Janak, at least. intimidate. Leave them alone or we'll skin the scaly hides right off your backs. Failure. Your shouts were not convincing to the lizardmen. Alright, well, we have it paused. So I may be able to instant death some of these guys.
Yes.
Maybe not so much with Cora, but you know, her firebrands are really powerful. We also need to tell Eleni to attack. Whoops. Broadcast command. Attack nearest.
Press the attack, quickly!
Make your path mine.
So you have a firestorm, which is pretty useful. Oh man, that centers on you, doesn't it? Yeah, never mind. We could...
Magnum rara matir.
Oh, well, it is what it is. I don't want to lose a turn. Every second counts.
Krikos nomines takash!
Hey, looks like everyone failed a fortitude save. I do mean everyone. Oh, but we do have a shaman and a dire bear still over here, so why don't we tell
Let
this
us
thing to
attack. Let us attack.
Well, well. Looks like we have some new targets.
Do finger of death, will you?
Lost in bread bastard!
You, what are you doing? Well, I guess we'll just do many shot. Whatever. Alright. We'll have you do something. I guess we'll put a demon in there.
All right, I can do that.
Alright, one of them's dead. There's another one. Oh, we can't target it. Hey, we got 1500 XP. I can't believe our luck. This is the third time you've come to our aid. You saved my son, my husband, and now all of us again. We can never repay you for this. We can only offer you our gratitude. Well, surely you can offer something. Well, I have a few coins to offer, but really nothing else. All we have are in those overturned wagons. What is coin in comparison to your life? Alright, we went one more point towards evil and got 500 gold pieces. You're right. Here, please take it all. You certainly deserve it. I don't mean to add to your troubles, but we have to get the word out to anyone we can. Highcliff is under attack. It's true. Lizardmen just came into town one day and set up camp on the south side. They're not letting anyone out, but left the north passage open for some reason. Do you have any idea why they did that? We don't know why they haven't swarmed into town yet. Maybe they're trying to separate us to make the pickings easy. We're the lucky ones. Many remain trapped in Highcliff, and they need help. Please, if you could do anything to save those people. How many are left in town? I can't say for sure now, but there were some 20 souls when we left. Elder Maine said he'd never leave his town. He puts on a brave face, bless his soul. Alright, we'll see what we can do for Highcliff. Oh, crap. We need to go one more point towards evil now. You truly have a noble spirit. You look a lot more capable since we last met, too. I guess I've grown a bit more bold myself. Good sir, before you go, I want you to know that everything that was dear to me would have been stripped away if not for your bravery. We may not have much, but everywhere we go, we will tell others about your deeds. So what did we get 1500 XP for? Alliance of the Lizardfolk. Oh, okay. Well, the reason we couldn't target that dire bear was because it was a summoned creature, and we killed whoever summoned it. Ah, there's the Vein of War I was looking for. Alright, so we have a topaz, a potion of cure critical wounds. We have a +1 hand axe, +1 light shield. Summon creature 3, shortbow +2, and 141 gold.
I cannot travel quickly carrying all this.
We'll give this one to Bishop. And we'll put the rest of these into our bag here. This we'll give to Cora. Full plate.
I cannot travel quickly carrying all this.
Morning Canaan sword. Oh crap. Well, there's another one I didn't have to prepare, but we found it, and it is what it is, I guess. And we got 129 gold. The Doombringers. It's a book. Don't really have time to read it, but I'll leave it on the screen in case you want to pause it. Alright, we'll throw that in there. I guess I could throw these in there too, huh? Potion of Eagle Splendor. Great Sword +2 and a Morning Star +1.
I cannot travel quickly carrying all this.
Maybe we can add some enchantments to them, get some more money. And we had one over here. A sapphire and 99 gold pieces. Alright, let's go explore this Vein of War over here. And then we'll be on our way. This is a valuable ore deposit. Report its location to Penton and Kalindra. XP granted 50 points. Hopefully that will be enough to get our men's armor upgraded. And now we find ourselves back in the town of Highcliff. The town seems abandoned. Doesn't look like the lizards have taken it yet, though. How did you survive the North Passage? Easily. Lizardmen have been ambushing anyone that comes from the north. Someone must have brought word of our plight. Are you here to help? Perhaps if there is enough reward in it, I will. We're the remnants of a dead town. If you've come looking for riches, you're in the wrong place. You'll have to speak with Elder Main before making your decision. He speaks for us, and we'll be able to tell you more. Go to the town center. You'll find him there.
Greetings.
What can be done about all this? Well, we're gonna have to rest to recover our spells. But I won't do it just yet. Another one. Poor Marin. We cannot keep doing this. There's no time for grieving. You, I remember your face. You have come back to Highcliff, and not a moment too soon. I can only assume you are here to help. What's happened here? We do not know for certain. The lizardmen just appeared one day at the south end of town. They never moved into Highcliff itself. They simply stood their ground and fortified themselves right outside of town. Most of us retreated to the north end of town. Those beasts then blocked the cliff walk itself, and now we have no access to the water. Where are all the townsfolk? We were already preparing to evacuate when the lizardmen arrived. Given the situation, many folks thought it best to leave before we had to contend with both shadow and lizardmen. Not long after, we started getting reports of ambushes along the road. We do not know how many survived. We have been left with little choice. Do we flee to the north to face ambush, or do we wait here and starve to death? Tell me the locations of the lizardmen. They have larger encampments south of Highcliff, but they maintain a blockade just outside of town. We did manage to take one of their soldiers captive in a fight, but it has yet to offer any useful information. Perhaps we can extract some information from it. Evil. Bishop says, sounds good to me. You're holding it in the old pen just over there. As for extraction, I will not ask what you mean. Any recommendations? The lizardmen do not seem open to discussion, but perhaps they will listen to a more seasoned individual like yourself. I wish I knew what they wanted. We're running out of time, and my supplies too, in fact. I just hope they made a difference. I have a feeling they're keeping us trapped here for a particular reason. I just do not know why. You're useless. Stay here and die if you will, but I could care less. And we gain one more point towards evil and get a point of influence with Bishop. I'll second that if you can't fight for yourselves. Harsh words, but I think you will find you are as trapped as we are. Oh, I doubt that. Well, what just happened there? Have you spoken with the lizardmen yet? Not yet. Just came back to check on you. Thank you, but no harm has occurred since we last spoke. The lizardmen are our primary concern. Unless you can bring greater forces to Highcliff, our only hope is to somehow negotiate with them. And this is Junie. It's good to see you again. These are truly sad times. What happened to your husband? Remember we told you he died? That lout ran away again. As angry as it makes me, I'm actually glad that he got away from all this. I hope I'll see him again one day, and when I do, I'll have a lot to say to him, I promise you that. These lizardmen must have a weakness. We just have to find it. There's a little time left. Soon we'll all be like poor Marin. Poor girl. Who was Marin again? I don't remember. Anyways, did we get enough influence with you to ask you to reveal more? Let me find out. I'll be back. Yeah, we still have an influence failure, so we still have to gain some influence with them if we're going to get him to reveal more. Although it might never happen, for all I know. Looks like the doors are locked here.
Greetings.
What can we do to help the fight? I don't know. Fight?
Greetings.
Why haven't we heard from Lord Nasher himself? I don't know, maybe he's busy to worry about an insignificant pissant place like this. It's Lisk.
I am listening.
Alright, we'll have you cast Awaken.
You have need of me?
Then we'll have you talk to Lisk. The lizardman is exhausted and bleeding from several wounds. It is clearly in need of medical attention. Those wounds look serious. Should we heal them? If not, he will not last long. Wow. He looks in bad shape. The thing hasn't got long to live. Ask your questions quick. Know that this one walks the final path and his journey is almost at an end. Are you awake? The lizardman looks to be mortally wounded. It can barely speak, and it seems to be near death. Let me heal him, or tend the wounds. I can't stand to see any creature in pain like this. Let's patch him up. We can't interrogate him in this condition. So we lose a point of influence with Eleni, which is actually what I want to do. You would heal him to harm him more? Even if he could help us? Well, yes. Absolutely. The lizardman is exhausted and bleeding from several wounds. It is clearly in need of medical attention, so we're going to patch up his wounds. You help Vlisk. Why? We're asking the questions. Tell me why you're here, or else. Highcliff, his ancient home, warm bloods take from tribes, now we take back. But Highcliff is far from your ancestral grounds in the Mare. Once, all land here is swamp. Tribe swamp. Batha tell us tribes past. Batha is the chieftain of your tribe? Batha, chieftain and shaman of all tribes. And we're going to do lore. Aren't shamans rarely chieftains? Batha, not normal shaman, have powerful strength and magic. Batha can see into future. How does Batha lead all of the tribes? Batha, unite tribes with great vision of future. All tribes see wisdom in Batha and follow. How can he see into the future? Batha, great prophet. All words come true. He tell about swamp dying. About great darkness. He say warm bloods run north. That tribe no need fear. All words true. It Batha's will. We keep warm bloods caged here. Part of future he sees. How is Batha so powerful? Let's not tell outsider tribe's secrets. Ah, crap. None of these are going to work. I didn't invest any points into conversation. We're only trying to understand your people. Failure. This trick, Lisk not stupid. You want kill Batha only. But Batha talk with you to one with Shard. Batha wait. Wait for Warmblood. Wait for Shardbearer to come. Batha not say how he knows shards would come, only that he sees. Lisk is passed out again. He doesn't look like he can answer any more questions. Guess that's it. Sounds to me like we need to find this Batha and put an arrow through him. This lizard's no more use to us. Alright, from now on, we're gonna have Lord is talking for us.
Yes.
You're charismatic. If it'll let me. Maybe in a situation like this, it won't. It won't let me switch out who's talking. Oh, all of these are near death, huh? So we got some lizardmen over here, blocking the stairs to the port. This is the one. We not fight. Chieftain look for you. Whoa, what's going on here? For me? Yes, Batha told us you come. He looked for you. One should be careful of who they look for. I hope your chief realizes that. Batha has great visions, sees many things. You go talk, see him at South Camp. We no fight. We cannot kill you. Batha already knows. We not fight. Talk with Chieftain at South then. Who is this Chieftain? Batha, he looked for you. Yeah, you already said that, Bishop. Very well, we'll look for him. Do you guys see anything else? Oh, is there a trap or something here? Yeah, I guess so. But I'm immune to slow. What's making me immune to slow? Improved evasion? Something else? You won't talk to us, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, Bishop. What do you see on the map? Anything? No, you're not tracking anything.
Yes.
Alright, I guess this is where it's at, huh? We have to figure out a way how to get around these boulders. Oh. There's our trigger. Shardbearer! The Shardbearer is here. Batha said you come. He wants to speak with the Shardbearer. How do you know who I am? We see Shardbearer in mine. Batha, show us, and we see. Who is Batha? Batha Chieftain. Greatest Chieftain of all, unite all tribes. Why are you here? Batha will answer. He'd come talk soon. You wait here. Okay. He comes. Great. And I wanted Cora to talk for us, but I guess she can't now. The Shardbearer. I've seen you in my waking dreams. I have known your face for some time. It is the face of the one who will decide the future of my tribe. Yours is a rare talent. How did you learn to speak using your mind? I have been given many gifts so that I might meet you this day. How do you know who I am? My visions tell me of many things, of future, of past, of layers within the present. Always I see the shard, your wound. It is the wound of my land. Always is it my visions. And now my land is in shadow, the water's poison. The sun is cloaked by night and cannot warm us. I know you are responsible, so I have waited for you. So you are the leader of these lizardmen? I lead all lizardmen tribes. They join me because I have been given power from our ancestral spirits. Our ancestors saw the destruction of our land and came to me. Deep in the swamp, they filled my sight with that which is to come. I saw the end of my people, so I became a vessel for their rage. In me, you see the will of all lizardmen. Why have you trapped the townsmen here? Because it brought you here. The ghosts of my forefathers told me this would come to pass, and indeed it has. We let some escape north just enough to call for help, and now I stand before the Shardbearer. What do you want from me? I wanted to see the Shardbearer with my own eyes. I have come to tell you that we will not accept death as our fate. I will rip the blade from your chest first before drowning in the blackened swamp. You're assuming much about this shard. I have seen the path of this blade in my mind. It has left an open wound in this land. Everywhere it goes, the shadows follow. Perhaps you are merely a fool. You carry metal in your chest, but do not know how closely it cuts to the heart. These visions, tell me more about them. The visions always come to pass. Our tribal ancestors give me the wisdom of their sight. These ancestors of yours do not see beyond the mirror, and thus are blind. Then tell me what I am missing. Look, you only know the blade is tied to what is happening in the swamp, not that it caused the destruction there. If you were truly speaking with your ancestors, they would know that already, unless someone's trying to pull one over on you. If the spirits are false, why would they grant me power and guide me here? Because it wants you to kill me. Your will is strong, but it sees the wrong enemy. The King of Shadows is your threat. The one whose darkness covers your lands. Impossible. Or so I had thought. I do not trust you, but I cannot deny my doubt either. But I have experienced the visions and felt the presence of my ancestors. I have only heard your words. Let us see what truth lies in your actions then. If I am but a misguided servant of a great evil, then surely you can defeat me. There is no need for this. Stay back. I will show this one the strength of our people. Prepare yourself, Shardbearer. Okay. You asked for it. Oh, it absorbed it. Nice. Well played. Alright, see how you fare against summoned creatures then, huh?
Let us attack.
Magnum rara matir. Well, well. Looks like we have some new targets.
Alright, good. And then we'll have you cast Finger of Death a bunch of times. Until it works. And then we'll have you Shadow Shield. Paralyzed? Oh no. Well, at least our spells are getting through to him now. Don't tell me you saved again. Okay, it says Finger of Death. Where's the save versus death? Power word stun. Doesn't say anything about save versus death. Alright, so I'm stunned. Wonderful. Can we cast anything?
Let us attack.
What are you all doing? Not much.
Vox omni gener.
Of course.
Through paralysis and stunning, I need you to say attack.
Of course.
Bombardment. Slay living, there we go. There you go.
More have come to block our path.
I thought I did Firestorm. Well, he's tougher than he looks. Well, he's almost gone. Maybe another Finger of Death ought to do it. No, it looks like he regenerated all his hit points when he changed into an elemental form. Great. Energy immunity. Okay. Against electricity. And then we'll do destruction. You are just attacking. Okay. Should probably cast Premonition.
Well, well. Looks like we have some new
You do the
targets.
same thing. Can we move down? No, we're still paralyzed, huh? Spell failure. It's not good. Who died? How did Eleni die? How did that happen? Where does it say that? Oh, we have these guys to contend with too, huh? Surely we have some type of resurrection, right? Ray's dead? How about the spell resurrection? There we go. Cast that way.
Attack!
Okay, you. Keep doing Finger of Death or a basket or something.
On your guard. Foes approach.
Alright, and then we're gonna do protection from spells.
Eleme Vogren. Juque de Bondiraja.
And then we're gonna do Whale of Banshee. Like right there, I'll do it.
Eleme Vogren. Krikos nominet Kakash.
You're almost dead. What are you doing? Why aren't you shooting this guy? Oh, you're out of ammo. I didn't even realize.
On your guard. Foes approach.
Well, we're gonna have to buy some more.
By the shadows of
You
Merdelaine.
have any arrows? Yeah, you have some. Give it a bishop.
Land is against you.
Is he dead? I guess so. You have beaten me and have destroyed the hope of my tribe. Do what you will. Protect our chieftain. Do not bother. If I cannot defeat them, none of you will be able to either. Let us talk, please. Then what do you want? Join with us against the King of Shadows. Batha is no one's slave. I will not stand for your mockery. If we don't work together, we may all die. You have no proof except your word, and the words of men are often lies. Now I am to make a blind choice. What choice is that? Wara, talk for us. No. We don't seek further bloodshed. We will work to earn your trust. It's too late for that. Sharbaria poison our land and wither all hope for our people. Then there is no answer to be found in this one. Let it be known that we died with honor and bravery. Farewell, my brothers. We shall go now to join our ancestors beyond these lands. Man, I wanted the 1000 XP for this. Death with honor. Just for making a stupid skill check. And we're not going to get anything out of it either. Man. Whoa. Who did that?
My spells have...
Was that mass suicide? We didn't get anything out of this. Wonderful. Just a bunch of trinkets. Summon creature 2. A gem. Another gem? Over here. This kit, gold. Potion, a ring. Some weapons.
cannot travel quickly carrying all this.
Yeah, we'll throw it in here. Alright, we got some ice arrows of Great Axe +2.
I cannot travel quickly carrying all this.
Give these to Bishop.
I cannot travel quickly
They all
carrying
have the same
this.
equipment. Whoa, look at all this. Brawler's Belt. Deposit longbow +2. Arrow +1. We'll give all of these to
Yeah.
Bishop here. Oh, you already have a Brawler's Belt. Is anybody not wearing a belt?
Let me lead the way. You
Yes.
follow behind.
Yes.
You know what? We could give that to Crocodile.
Yeah. Yes.
What's going on with my companions here? They're making some weird electrical noises. Must be energy immunity or something. Doesn't look like there's anything over here. I was hoping for more ore, but I guess not. Alright, I guess it's time to go talk to Elder Main. Tell him the good news. Well, good for him, not good for us. Stupid lizards. And that lizard disappeared too. They're all dead. What happened? I tried to reason with them, unsuccessfully. Thank the gods, the citizens of Highcliff may not be great in number these days, but we owe you our thanks nonetheless. What is to be done now? Stop asking me questions and send your people north. I have use of them at my fortress. We will begin our preparations immediately. Thank you again. Though Highcliff may be forgotten, your bravery will not be. Maybe some of them can join the Grey Cloaks. Man, I'm really disappointed about that. And we're not even close to leveling up. Not even close. I may have to forget about killing off Eleni. Because I really, really want her spells. And the only way to do that is to level her up and get the Scribe Scroll feat. Man. I mean, there's one more thing we can do, and that's this. Alright, let's go back to Crossroad Keep. We're going to tell the miners about that other vein of ore we discovered, and hopefully that will be just enough to get us the armor that we need from Edario. And we're going kind of slow, so let's put the haste on.
Like him for Zachan.
Alright. Better. I can't wait till I get the permanent haste. Alright, we're going to tell Kalindra about the ore this time. In battle, victory is forged in iron steel. I would urge you to equip your men as best you can. I found a new ore deposit. Your keep will prosper if you continue to provide so well for those in your employ. Here is your coin, and I will have a sample for you later, as always. I must depart to coordinate the mining efforts, but I will return as soon as I can. And we got 250 gold. Let's see if Edario is convinced. Because if not, then I don't know what to do. time I have to advance in that case. Alright, they found some more. One minute, Captain. You want to see my goods? Can we talk about upgrading my men's armor? I have some supplies left. I could make some new armor for your men. Finally. Anything specific you're looking for? I want the best armor you can make for my men. That would be full chainmail, flexible but sturdy. If you can afford it, however, the men will be truly well armored for any action they may see. So we have 10,226 gold. Keep funds, which will subtract from the 50, so it should be about 39,000 we're going to spend. Get started on it. So, out of our own pocket, we spend 39,774. Absolutely, Captain. I'll get straight to it. Finally. That's what it took. And if we go back out, we might get a sample from her, too. Probably tell Penton about it, too. I don't think he'll leave now that we've intimidated him into staying. Thanks, Cora. See if we can get our sample. Hey, we got a dark steel ingot. You've returned to us, Captain. Look here, I've saved you a sample from the latest shipment. Farewell. What about you? No, you don't have anything for me. Well, fine then. I won't tell you about the ore ever. Screw you. Alright, so we have a quest to go form an alliance with some dwarves. However, we could also do another quest alongside of it to shift our alignment, but I don't want to do that. Because if I do that, I won't be able to qualify for a red wizard. And that's the main goal after all. We want to keep being evil. I wish there was a way I could get Casimir to talk to the guy, what's his name, Ivar, in the Temple of Tyr. I haven't built it yet, but I could get him to talk to him, and then he'll give him the quest to get the Holy Avenger. That's what I want. But I think only the player character can talk to him. If not, then I'll just build the monastery for the Sun Soul. And we're not going to get any quests out of that because we're not a monk. So I guess I'll put Kelgar back in the party and then we'll decide what to do from there. But we have one more quest remaining before we have to do Eleni's quest, which is where I want to kill her off. But first I want her spells. And if I can't get her spells before I level her up, I'm just going to have to keep her until the end. Which sucks. Because then at that point, we're going to have her compete with Nishka for the romance option. And I've been trying to build up my influence with Nishka, and just recently I've been trying to lower it with Eleni, but it might not be enough. And then I'll be forced to do the romance with her. I don't want to. Maybe there'll be a choice then. But I read somewhere that it goes off of who you have the highest influence with, and you don't have a choice at that point. Well, it does suck, but it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. So this is Big Lo signing off. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, and Tango Ubandia.